defense, Sierra Lynch. Goal defense, Annie O'Rourke. And goalkeeper, Eimer O'Brien. Joining her, we also have on the team Eve Wills, Annabelle Hall, Millie Cox, as well as Niam O'Leary. And of course, the head coach, Theresa Gillespie, assistant coach, Natalie Pepperell, team manager, Abby Glynn, a physiotherapist, Isla Quick, and strength and conditioning coach, Harry Stamper. Now let's give it up for Team Kenya. Goal shooter, Daktari. Goal attack, Aviator. Wing attack, Pispis. Santa Dogo. Wing defense, Sampadora. Goal defense, Sister. And goalkeeper, Achupa. The rest of the team comprises of Rosh, Cherry, Mash, Abby, and Manoro. Joined, of course, by the head coach, Ali Mugisha, assistant coach, Evelyn Gerono, team manager, Bat Arnie, Jab coach, as well as physiotherapist, Naroje Jackson Kimani. And of course, the umpires for this game, Joel Nulani and Iranga Sitara, as well as the reserve, Jessica Ting. Let the game begin. Now, before that, of course, we have the anthems of both countries. We'll start, of course, first with the anthem of Republic of Ireland. And now for the national anthem of Kenya. Let's get ready now and let's start off Republic of Ireland versus Kenya. Let's play netball.
Hello and welcome back to the OCBC Arena. Game 2 of the opening day of the Nations Cup, the 16th time it is being held. My name is Brittany Carter, with me is Rena Rajmahan, and we are so excited to see Kenya make their debut at the Nations Cup, aren't we?
That's right, really, yeah. First time we've had them here, so really looking forward to seeing their playing style, the agility that we've seen with, you know, other African teams that have come in the past. So very much looking forward to this.
Yeah, well, for the Republic of Ireland, it is actually their 8th time playing the Nations Cup, so they're well established in terms of coming to Singapore and knowing what to expect here.
That's right.
All of their appearances have been regularly since their debut here at the Nations Cup in 2012, but they missed last year, and their previous high finish has been 4th. So they should be highly competitive in this tournament. And we're looking forward to these two teams doing battle because they wouldn't often meet each other.
That's true, yeah.
One from the European division of World Netball and one from the African. Just waiting for the umpires to bring out the ball. And here we go. First set of pass is Kenya's, the Divas, as they're known. Currently ranked 30th in the world, while Ireland are 22nd. And although, fun fact for you, Kenya was actually the first Netball Association to establish itself and become a member of World Netball, it actually hasn't played at the World Cup ever, and that's because the way that the qualification system works, only 2 to 3 teams get through generally from Africa, and so when you've got teams like Malawi, Uganda, South Africa competing, you know, and they're all in the top 10 in the world, it can be really difficult for countries with less resources to come up against that and make it through to the major tournaments.
That's fair. That's a bit of a shame, but yeah, good that they get that opportunity to come here and showcase how good they are.
That's right. Well, this is quite an important tournament for them for rankings points. Ireland looking for their first goal, and they get another chance here. It's a penalty, or is it throw-in? We can't quite see with the camera angle.
I think, yeah.
Feeding in. Sophie Murray with her first shot of the day. 30 caps to her name previously. Love the hairstyle.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same.
Fancy ponytail. So I've previously seen Kenya play at the Pacific Oz Sports Netball Series. They were there last year on the Gold Coast. And just having a look at their results at that tournament, they finished 6th. They played against Singapore and beat them 52-51.
Oh, close game.
And then they played at the 2023 Africa Netball World Cup in Botswana and finished 5th.
Wow.
So plenty of gameplay, and that's probably why you see them so highly ranked. Is there's a fair bit of experience as they come up with an intercept.
That was a great steal. That nice long ball opening up the court a bit more. Oh, almost stolen by the Irish goalkeeper.
Amira Prey. Oh, there she goes again. A deflection for Emir. Kenya showing a lot of confidence early. Nayabera. Sucking in the big lungs. They're really testing her island.
Oh, nice long ball there. Easy-ish transition into the goal circle on Kenya's side.
Now it's just after 5 p.m. in Singapore, but in Kenya, it's currently just after midday. And in Ireland, it's just after 10 a.m. So perfect viewing time.
Yes, that's true. Nice Sunday watching.
Hello to anyone watching internationally on the Netball Singapore YouTube stream. Here's Murray. Edges one back. It's 4-2 Kenya's way. And the nicknames for these teams, the Irish team is known as the Emeralds.
Oh, nice.
And Kenya, the Divas.
Lovely names for the two teams.
Occupying this middle channel, Ireland. Just looking for that second phase now.
Yep.
Stuck for an option, hoping to come forward.
Good defensive pressure on Kenya's side.
Marking their players really well, Kenya.
That's right. Bit of a contest there, but still Ireland's throw in. Oh, good tip. Wow, they just come out from nowhere just to tip the ball away.
Simiyu has got her hand to the ball a couple of times already in this game at goal defence. Now there's a few Otieno players with that last name in the Kenyan team. But I was speaking to my friend Waswa in Kenya, and he was saying that just because people have the same name there doesn't necessarily mean they're related. So they may come from the same tribe or the same area, but Otieno actually means the person was born at night.
Oh,
So
wow.
that name could be applied to
Anyone.
anyone.
Yeah.
So they may not actually be related, which is quite interesting.
Wow. I mean, that's similar to what we have in Singapore. You've got a lot of Tans, a lot of Lees, but they're not necessarily related, but from the same clan. Interesting. I guess it's like how previous surnames like Smith and all of that comes from the trade, and then they name so it's like born at night, and then you name that. That's nice.
Yeah. Where does your last name come from?
So for Indians, my last name is actually my dad's first name. So at least for South Indians, we go Reena. I'm supposed to be Reena, daughter of Raja Mohan. So my dad is Raja Mohan, son of Munisami, and then it goes on and on. So it's really hard to trace your family tree, actually. It's not like you all have the one surname and it's like passed down legacy-wise.
Yeah, that's interesting. And it's done so differently across the world, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, kata literally comes from people that used to make carts.
Oh,
pull
nice.
carts.
All
Yeah.
right.
Not that I ever knew someone that did that, but I think it's been
Back in the day.
handed down to me from somewhere along the line in England.
Oh, nice.
Many of Australian families do come from convicts and have further origins in the UK. Up the outside channel here for the Divas. Again, some really confident ball play. And look at the take, one-handed from Doreen Oyango.
But good rotational work by the defenders, Ireland as well.
Desperately need some points on the board here, Ireland, and that's not going to help them. Turnover ball. Now, Samiu with the ball in hand right now. Her nickname is Sister. She's quite a famous player in Kenya.
Oh, nice nickname.
Looking for it on the baseline. Onyango. Dominating in attack nice and early. 9-3, Kenya lead Ireland. Really happy to give that ball long if the option is there.
That's right.
And not overthinking the use of the ball.
Yep. I've got a tactical change, first one of the game.
Change in defense.
So we have Amir Am I pronouncing the name right? Emir?
Emir, yeah.
Emir going into goal defense. And
New player on court.
Goalkeep. Oh, lots of contests going on. Brennan gets up.
So by process of elimination, I believe it's Zara Anichibi that has come on.
We'll get confirmation in a second.
And when we were trying to learn the pronunciation of these players' names, I found it really fascinating that Abby, the team manager at Netball Island, was saying it's Zara Anichibi, like Anichibi. Oh. So that's stuck in my head now. I won't forget that. It's a clever way of describing it.
It is. Oh, good. Double on the goal shooter.
Yes, and there's the confirmation there. Anichibi in goalkeeper. Helping bring the ball out now. Very tall.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same.
183 centimeters. A good matchup, I think, for Nayapera, who's just walking over to the Kenyan bench right now to get some instruction from the coach, actually. O'Rourke with the throw in. Great work to just let that go. Tough for the shooter to rein it in. Made collision with the post.
Yeah, still maintain some balance.
Murray right in front. Now the ball that they're using at the Nations Cup on opening day is pink.
Oh.
I think last year we saw the orange and black molten
that's
ball.
right, yep.
I haven't seen the pink version of the ball until now.
It is very nice.
What colour do you use in the NSL?
I think it was the purple and... No, sorry, it's the orange and black one, actually. That one looks fierce, you know? Orange and black. A lot more fast-paced this game compared to the first one that we were watching.
Yeah, the first game going Singapore's way, 78-20, so a 58 goal difference. I don't think we've seen a blowout at the Nations Cup like that for a couple of years.
That's right.
And I did have a quick chat with the manager of Canada's team, and they said, well, look, we had some players brand new who made their debut, and of course that's true. So very inexperienced team, and I think you have to really evaluate what your aim is coming into a tournament like this. Are you hoping to come and win the title, which probably everyone would love to do, or are you hoping to come here, get some valuable experience,
exposure,
develop your players, and get that ranking they're so desperately after Canada? So
that's true.
Currently unranked, and we mentioned earlier on the broadcast that by the end of this Nations Cup, they will be back on the World Netball rankings. So that will be an achievement in itself.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, great work to use the backspace, Murray. Short, sharp passes here. And they go long into the circle. They're quick at making decisions, Kenya.
Seems that way, yes. Makes it so easy, that transition down. Oh, great steal there by Kenya's center.
Otieno.
Oh.
The replay.
Yeah, I thought she was going to let that go for someone else to come and take.
passionate coaching staff here. Giving feedback to the players on court. So here's Fran Duffy, their captain. 75 caps to her name. Swings it into the pocket. And an offensive contact on Murray gives Kenya back the ball. This seems to be a real challenge for Ireland early on, just to really adapt to a different style of play.
That's right. That different speed and agility. It's, yeah, you're comparing apples and oranges right on the court right now.
A lot of Ireland's players have been involved in the UK, New Netball Super League, in some capacity, whether it be in the underage teams like under 23s or a training partner with one of the top teams in the elite level.
Oh, wow.
So they do tend to play, I think, more of a UK kind of style of netball. Yep. They are all self-funded, getting here on their own dime.
Wow.
Really looking for sponsorship as well at the moment.
I see.
I hope exposure at this Nations Cup gets them that.
Yeah, I hope so too.
No look pass in.
Yes.
Oh, and they try to complete the triangle. And who else but Simiyu again, disrupting their flow.
Fast hands.
Great reflexes.
Yeah.
Oh, they thread the needle, Kenya. Stick that on the highlights reel. Onyango on the end of it with the goal. Wow. What a way to finish off this first quarter. Out by 10 goals, Kenya, 15-5.
When cancer is found early, the chances of treatment working becomes very much higher. This early detection is made possible by a life-saving understanding of our smallest genetic material, microRNA. This technology that only Mirxes has can catch signs of diseases that are revealed by patterns of microRNA in our body. All you need for this early detection test is just a bit of blood. Here
Kenya have a 10-goal lead in their opening game of the Nations Cup. What have the Republic of Ireland got in store? Well, Saren Redmond comes up with a crucial pickup to start. I wonder what was said to them at the quarter break and whether they fired them up a little bit defensively.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something very different in the circle.
Contact outside. Redmond down low. Short pass. So this is another change to the World Netball rulebook as of the 1st of January this year.
Yes. Which I'm not going to lie, I still cannot wrap my head around as to how a short pass is now considered a short pass.
You're not alone. I think that this has been wildly misunderstood across the world. So basically now it used to be that you had to just get a hand.
Yes.
Was previously what the rule was, which, because it's been updated a few times, the most recent reiteration of the rule was that you just had to get a hand in between the two balls, in between the two players passing the ball.
That's right.
For it to be like deemed okay. But that led to a bit of what we saw at the top of the circle then, where players can really edge a defender out of the contest and they can just pass it down low or in really short, and it's really difficult to contest.
True.
So World Netball then went back to trying to create the space a little bit bigger to make that a little bit more fair of a contest between defender and attacker.
Right.
So now you have to allow enough space for a defender to pass through. Yeah.
But like, it could be full, like it has to be full body on, because you think about it, if you can go sideways, I can kind of squeeze through, right?
Yeah.
I guess so. That's the part that I can't really wrap my head around.
Yes. Is it which way is the body has to be turned?
Yes, that's right.
And I think for teams that don't get to play a lot of international netball, it is going to be an adjustment. I mean, for someone like Australia who, you know, play at least 6 international games a year, will get it pretty quickly.
Get used to it. Yeah, that's right.
Whereas teams like perhaps Ireland, who, you know, this is going to be a massive change to their tactics and the way that they use the ball around the court.
That's true, because it could change, like you said, the whole way the feeders feed into the shooters. If you kind of cut that option off, then you got to rethink and re-strategize.
So a held ball then on Ireland as well. Kenya leading this quarter 2-1 so far, and here's something their way. Can they go full court in transition?
They have to capitalize on this.
Hugging the outside channel of the court. Oh, it's getting a bit feisty already in the second quarter. Should make for great viewing. So Jacqueline Oro out of play here.
Very big advancement.
Murray levels us up for the quarter. The tough thing for Ireland is that it's all well and good to be level, obviously with Kenya in this quarter, if they can continue that on. But to actually win the game, they're going to have to get a lot of hand to ball defensively from here on.
Yes, absolutely.
Great centre pass. Using the back door just to help propel the ball forward. Murray's a great target for Ireland. And there's a change coming here as captain Fred Duffy comes off the court. And I believe this is our birthday girl. So it's actually nice. Millie Cox's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Millie.
She's listed as 24 years old in our little player booklet here, but I'm not sure if she's 25 today or if she's turning 24.
Yes, she will be 25 today, so you add 1 year to that, because this would have been submitted weeks prior for the printing and
just
things.
wasn't sure if they made them submit the age they would have been throughout the series, and sometimes you have to do that.
That's true, yeah.
But we can clarify that. Either way, it is her birthday.
Happy birthday.
So we're all staying at the same hotel in Singapore. Commentators, umpires, players alike. And down at breakfast this morning, they sung her happy birthday and had a little sign, had some cake. So here she is with the long socks on, ball in hand. Oh, Oh, it pops out. And Kenya, well, they were first to it, but it's been a throw-in. Judged a throw-in here. So Cox could have another opportunity at post.
Nope, she's holding that. Oh, bad luck.
So off the hands of Brennan over the back line.
Ireland setting up an area defense, zonal defense in the middle third. Yeah, they've got to try very hard to stop the ball going into the circle, right? Once that ball goes into the Kenyan shooters, it's tough in there.
Super accurate, the Divas.
Yes.
The front cut from Onyango, little short. And Anichibi straight to it. Oh, given back to Kenya. (20 to 8). The African nation leads Ireland. An overthrow here. Can they edge one back? Oh, going long, way into the midcourt. O'Rourke to Brennan. Now with Murray. Ball falls short, and on the end of it is Oro.
Oh, lovely long pass in there.
So Fran Duffy now back on it at wing attack. I think they may need her experience in the midcourt. It's probably a really smart move, Rena, just to... Oh, no look pass from Millie Cox.
Yeah, just had a strong command, right, in the middle of the court.
So Kenya definitely with a bit of ascendancy, but you can see that Ireland is still getting their shots through. It's just whether they can actually claw back the margin.
Yeah.
This second quarter has been much more competitive.
It has, yes.
Brennan, through the hands of Duffy and over the back line. Bit slippery. So if we reflect on where Ireland are at in World Netball, we mentioned their ranking already, 22nd in the world. And if we think about their northern neighbours, the Northern Ireland team, who are regular attendees of the Netball World Cup, much higher ranked, they're in 11th place.
Wow.
But they actually have netball played in their schools in Northern Ireland, and there's that affiliation with the UK, which gives them more funding.
I see.
So Ireland doesn't have that, and netball is not played in schools there. It's a bit of a minority sport that they're hoping to grow. But they do have a national league with 8 teams competing and 1,500 participants. So, yeah, the fact they're ranked 22nd in the world with, you know, such a small participation base, I think is quite
good.
It is, yeah. Something to be commended.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy that you think two teams are so close to each other regionally, but, you know, world of a difference in terms of funding and support. And
yeah, and at the moment their calendar is a bit up in the air because without sponsors, it makes it difficult for them to seek out teams in the Caribbean or, you know, even teams, African teams, for them to face and really trial themselves against.
True.
So this opportunity here is massive for them. I mean, I know they've been to, there's a stepping call. I know they've been to the Nations Cup many times before, but we haven't seen Kenya here ever before.
Yes,
so
that's right.
This scenario might not have ever played out for them internationally without something like the Nations Cup in Singapore.
True.
The other exciting thing is about half the squad competing here for Ireland will be also competing in the Netball World Youth Cup.
Nice.
Qualifications in a month's time in September.
Oh, great.
So yeah, very young and up-and-coming squad here.
Do you happen to know the age cut for the youth?
Under 21s.
Under 21s,
yeah.
I see. So
Yep.
yeah, quite a few young players on there. Well, this is a great training ground, I guess, for that competition coming up.
That's basically what this is, preparation for that. So we've got that list here. So we'll see Annabelle Hall, Sophie Murray, who's on court dominating in goal shooter at the moment. Saren Redman also on court. So 3 to 4 players here. Neve O'Leary, that will also, yeah, appear in their under 21s team in Cardiff.
Nice, all the best to them.
Kenya hits circle edge so well, don't they?
They do. A lot of contact calls this game. There's a lot of contests going on between the two teams. Oh, slipped out of the hands.
You can see the Irish players getting a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Just such a different style to play against. And I know even to refer back to the Pacific Oz Sports Series in 2023 when we saw Kenya come to Australia, a lot of the Pacific teams competing there did struggle against the likes of Kenya because they just set up on the body very differently.
Yes.
And I think many people think, oh, well, they're contacting or this or that, but it's just kind of the way that they are able to ride the body.
Yes,
yeah.
that's true. They're going around the body for that interception and just so quick, right?
So light on their feet. Great reaction time.
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
there we see it again. Chased down and kept in play. Very fit players as well.
Yes. This is when the tactical change is going to come in handy for other teams, right? Got to have the fresh legs to keep up every single quarter.
Sending
good.
it in long.
Nice tip there.
Oh, she did well to get a hand to it, didn't she?
She did.
And Ichibi has been pretty solid at the back ever since she came on.
Yeah.
Injected as a super sub into the game.
That was a good move, swapping that around.
Replay here. And they knew it straight away, Kenya. So 2 minutes left in this second quarter until we hit halftime. Cox tries to use the edge of the circle and Kenya are just marking their opposition so tightly. It's hard to find an inch of space to put the ball. Cox is going to have to put it up. Misses and batted over the back line by Kenya.
Nice pop out there.
Murray.
I guess if you play against the Kenyan defenders, your decision making also has to be super quick, right? Because they cut off that front option, you got to be ready to catch that high one. If not, it's just going to be rotating around and around.
Yeah, you can't be caught spectating. You've almost got to match their pace with the footwork and the prelims,
right.
and that's really difficult to do given we've spoken about how fit they are. So quick on the dodge, really light on the feet.
Yeah.
So it's also obviously playing to your strengths, but then in some element, I guess, matching what they're doing in attack.
Yeah. Ooh.
Great take.
Oh, good hands there by Enichibi.
Seven seconds left here. Ireland are going to have to move quickly.
Oh,
Throw it long, and it's picked up by Oro. And so at halftime, the Kenya Divas will lead. They have 29 goals on the board to Ireland's 12.
Tell me what your movement looks like. If you want to run.
Run. You want to create your own rhythm,
Harmony.
balance,
Move. Keep moving. Release yourself. Find yourself in life's constant motion. Sound mind, sound mind. Move your body, please.
All right, once again, it's time for our games challenge. And let's give a warm welcome to our 3 sporting participants, Sue, Erin, and Charlotte. We have a couple of friends there, I bet. All right, so who wants to go first? Who wants to shoot some hoops? Sue? All right, so again, the game rules are the same. The most number of shots, most number of goals in 1 minute, I believe. So just remember, try and win. We also 30 seconds. We also have some prizes courtesy of Deloitte, as well as some books and merchandise and caps. So everybody wins.
got after 5 minutes of strategy, tactic talking.
That's right. Oh, good pressure there. Saw a little bit more defense by the Ireland centre. I think she's just coming on, right? Is it Annabelle Hall?
Annabelle Hall injected into the game, you're right, at centre. And Mitchie carrying on in goalkeeper. We have O'Rourke in goal defence. And it looks like we also have another change. Wing attack, wing defence perhaps? Cox carrying on in goal attack with Duffy in wing attack.
Oh, good move around the body there.
And a new goal shooter on
yes.
course. Neve O'Leary coming into the game. Oh, going long.
Nice long ball there.
Using the transverse line to reset. Cox outside. Swings it overhead. Duffy comes back to the line to reset. You can see the Kenyans really stretching Ireland wide.
Yes.
Forcing them to throw a longer pass than they'd like in that attacking area and potentially leading to turnover. Here's O'Leary, second shot of the day, and it's good.
She's doing something really smart, actually. She's actually going up to the Kenyan defenders. I think they're most lethal when they have all this space to move around. So now you can see it deliberately going up, blocking and holding that space, not giving them an opportunity to move around so much. So let's see if it pays off this quarter.
Setting up on the body and then
Yes,
dropping back.
That's right.
Right, we'll keep an eye out for that. Oh. Really occupying that middle channel then, Cox, as she gets it to O'Leary, and that's 3 in a row for the new shooter on court. 5 caps previously ahead of this game. And another mistake here. Costs Ireland the ball. They were on a bit of a roll. Penalty on the edge of the circle.
Whoa! Sneaked right at the back.
Naipo. Solid target for Kenya. And that was an Irish centre pass that Kenya just converted as well. So quick ball movement here. Shooter to shooter. And Kenya are able to score so quickly. Sorry, Rena.
No, I was just going to say, between the Irish defenders, there doesn't seem to be good understanding because you see the shooter kind of pop along the baseline twice now. So it's something that they need to sort out.
And you see how often the Kenyans pass back with ease to reset. It's not a forced move, they're choosing to do it, and yet it seems like they've got all the space in the world. So they're identifying, hang on, I'll just pop back for a sec.
Someone is always going to be there waiting. The pass is not frantic, like.
It's quite common for, it's a common playing style for a lot of the African teams, actually. We see Malawi do it a lot, playing that possession game.
Interesting.
And what it does is it really creates unease, I think, about with the opposition in defence, because they're saying they're unsure, are they coming forward, are they coming back, and you're kind of in chase mode.
That's true.
And then as soon as you come back to chase them, they pass over your head.
Yes.
So it's a tactic they use quite frequently.
That's very smart.
Really effective. Hall going back on Ireland's centre pass. Cox.
Good shot.
Fires it inside. 4 goals for the quarter, but Kenya have 5. And they're really protecting the passage ball side. Be interested to see if Ireland could get on the move and just make them question where the next ball is going.
Yeah, like defend the space, right?
They're
move around. Yeah.
They're getting caught on the back of the Kenyans.
That's true.
And it just means that the attacking line is really quite easy. Outside arm here from Simiyu.
Nice tip. Oh, almost got the laptop there.
Duffy with the throw-in.
Oh,
and through the hands of
she's
O'Leary.
happy with that. They've got to stop the ball at this point. I guess with that possession play as well, Ireland also has more opportunities to try and intercept that pass. Oh, wow. Yeah, the defenders, Irish defenders just seem to let go of one shooter all the time.
If you were their coach, what would you be saying to them, Rena?
I would just be telling them to sort it out, you know? Someone has to be on one. Do not leave. They're hanging again, so... Could just be a issue of communication. Need to talk a bit more in the circle.
When you were playing for Singapore A, did you ever face any of the African nations?
No, unfortunately not. I think that was how the Singapore A team formed, because one of the African teams, I think it was Namibia, that pulled out last minute. So that's when they formed the Singapore A, and that's how I got to play. So it's back in 2015. So no, I would be struggling for sure. I think we'd be chasing the shooters non-stop.
Well, here's a little win for Ireland. They need to convert this. Too close for Kenya. The Emeralds keen to just roll on. Protecting the ball well here as they enter the goal third. Cox, the no-look bounce pass back to Duffy. There's a bit of flair about Millie Cox, isn't there?
Yeah. Such ease the way she does that no-look pass.
Great roll off the body, went missed for O'Leary.
Oh, big push there.
Smile on the face of Hall. And O'Leary.
Great shot. She's doing really well though. And she's so young. She's 19. Oh, but the way she's playing, she looks like she's really experienced, knowing when to pop out, when to hold, when to move.
Skipping into the goal circle now. Calling for it at the back was no better. And here she goes, finally gets her hands on it.
The contact on the ball was a bit costly. She looked like she was going to pass it out at that point. Didn't quite go past the 3-second mark.
Can be tricky when you're facing a style of play that is unfamiliar to you, to keep the confidence high and follow the game plan. And
that's true.
It seems like hesitation has crept in a little bit for Ireland.
Yeah. They just need to keep the defense up. I feel that they've just kind of let them go a little bit, especially in that center third. Oh,
Oh,
so
foot out.
close.
Did that get missed just then?
Good attempt there by NHB. Oh, having to send it back again, and intercepted by. Oh, that's bad luck.
So Irene Otieno with the ball in hands at the moment, and she is the center. Her nickname is Dogo,
Oh,
which means something small in Swahili.
Wow.
Because she's the shortest player.
I
on
see.
court.
They have such nice nicknames. It's so cute. Small but fiery, you know.
Packs a lot of punch, I think.
That's right.
Well, there's a warning given here.
That was against the goal defense, was it?
Yes. So we've also seen with the changes to World Netball's updated rules, the umpires are being encouraged to give a lot more feedback now and try and manage the game. So we don't have cautions anymore. You used to be able to get a couple of cautions before it was escalated to a warning.
Yeah.
As we see Nichibi hit the deck and get the contact as a result for the penalty. You used to be able to get a caution before you were, it was, you know,
Warning.
And then,
Wow.
flying intercept from Dogo herself.
Wow. That was the small but fiery we were talking about.
Shortest player on court, and yet she had a bit of hang time.
She did.
Onyengo just carrying on to post as the whistle blows around her. Oh, and you can just see the momentum heavily swinging towards the Divas' way again. 8 of the last 10 goals their way. And as a result, the margin really starting to creep out. O'Leary a little offline, and Samiu straight on the rebounds. Island chasing, and it went... Did it go over a third?
It looked like it did.
And then they've let them continue on.
Lots of rotation. Nice pop up. Oh, she's screaming that she was right there. O'Leary.
From mid-range.
Good shot.
So a change here, the first we've seen for Kenya. Parin Simiyu comes off after getting that warning. So I wonder if this is game management from the Kenyan team, or if it's...
So.
You think so?
Yeah. Because the next one she would be from a warning, and then if it happened again, she would have been sent out.
Yeah, 2 minutes suspension, and then
that's right.
send-off is the next escalation of things. So in her place, we see Teresa Othwan come on.
Oh, that's the second warning for the team.
So was that
against
given
the wing defense?
Mary Otieno? Kenya?
See the umpires reining it in a little bit now. Like, are you talking about game management a short while ago?
Yeah, just as we say that, 2 Irish players take each other out, and she'd be coming out for a flyer and collided with her own teammate.
Oh, no. Ready for the pop out the baseline. Didn't quite make the shot. Great rebound there.
17 seconds. Kenya have time to score. They'll have to move quickly. There we go. Oh! And Ichibe on her knees collides with the shooter. And they sneak another goal through before the buzzer. Kenya, it's 46-20. They lead by 26 goals. .15 minutes left of Game 2 on the opening day of the Nations Cup 2024. We have some changes. Ireland have brought Eve Wills on into wing defence, and we see Sarah Redmond now move into wing
Attack.
Thank you. Was she not there before? She must have moved around earlier.
Yeah, I guess she did.
That's because that's where she started the game, Redmond. Now, a fun fact for you. Seren is actually a common Welsh name, and it means star.
Oh, how pretty.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't
some
it?
really pretty names during this game.
If you're having a baby soon and you need some inspiration, I think Seren is a nice name to put forward.
It is.
And we also saw some changes for Kenya.
Sorry.
So Vida Otieno is now into wing attack.
You know, I noticed the Kenyan goal attack. She does this thing where it looks like she's ready to shoot. She sends it back to the feeder. But she's not very far from the spot that she was originally. I don't know if it's to kind of get the defender off her, like the hands. She's done it twice now, at least I've noticed she's done it twice. Or is it just something she does to kind of regain her confidence to shoot or something? Because it's not very far from where she was originally.
Is she changing the placing of the feet just to get her balance?
Maybe. It could be.
She could have, maybe she might be right side dominant or...
Right.
Yeah, I mean, let's have a close look next time.
Oh, that was a help call. Oh, big run there by Helen.
Great take. Naibera has been really solid for Kenya in this opening game.
Oh. That was a triple split, I think. Just to inch herself closer to the pole.
Great shot by O'Leary. I think it's been the right decision to bring her on to spearhead the attack.
Agree. I'm still amazed that she's only 19. She doesn't play like a 19-year-old player, that's for sure.
Oh, brilliant work here from Kenya's goal attack. Doreen Oyengo is actually a huge talent coming out of the country, fresh from high school.
Wow.
And captains their under-21s team recently in the World Youth Cup qualifiers in South Africa.
Nice.
That was back in March, and Kenya finished 5th. So they didn't qualify for the tournament being held next year in Gibraltar, but still amazing that she has gone from captaining the underage team to now, you know, starting
team,
goal attack in the senior team. Oh, big smile from O'Leary. No one willing to grab the ball then when we're all hanging back, conserving their energy.
Exactly.
Oh,
that baseline run again.
The pop through from the woman we were just talking about, Onyango. They just give it Kenya. Really trusting in their players.
That's right.
And to be fair, and when you look at the amount of caps that they have, they, across the board, I would say, generally have a healthy amount of caps, more than Ireland do.
That's true.
So it just shows you that they've probably had more time together in match play, building the combinations.
That chemistry.
So 3 of the Kenyan players have just jumped up and taken off their shirts. I wonder if they're going to come on into the game.
Oh, that's right, yeah. There is a considerable lead, so now's the time to play the other players.
Great pass then from Wills. Cox. Fair way out. Eyes off the net. Oh, just over the top. And this is an offensive contact call now against O'Leary. So this is the possession game.
Yes.
So maybe 3 passes more than required, but it just helps them to really build a plan about where they're heading next up the court.
That's right.
Great hold from Anichi B, a little bit close, but the balance was impressive. Last 10 goals again, 8 of the last 10 Kenya.
Yeah, Kenya's not having much trouble getting that ball in the circle.
Yeah, Island Court spectating a little bit as it comes in over their heads.
Yeah.
Allowing a tactical swap here. Goalkeeper. Goal shooter's also changed. And wing defense.
Oh, just a bit confused there. Good run to the pocket by Hall. Leary with that composed shot.
So I believe this is now a debut for Abigail Semme in wing defense.
Yes, that's right.
Goes by the nickname Abby.
Oh,
Self-explanatory.
yes.
But how exciting a debut for your country.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have Helen.
Helen Sonoya, the
goal
captain.
shooter.
Players hit the deck. Me, she says.
It was a bit of a trip, though.
So Helen is very experienced, 33 caps to her name.
Wow.
Here she is, first shot of the day, and you'll see that she has that trademark one-handed shot.
Oh, I see.
So what's happened here? They're wiping the ball?
Yeah, I think that's a bit of sweat on there. Final 7 minutes and 10 seconds in this last quarter. Oh, great screen. That was a great way to keep the defenders out or distracted.
Players hitting the deck. I don't mind this from Ireland, really standing up to the in defence.
Yes.
Just asserting their ground, not letting themselves get pushed around the court.
That's right.
O'Leary from range. Oh!
Good shot.
Great shot. One to watch for the future, for sure. Really looking forward to seeing what O'Leary brings in the coming 6 to 7 days.
That's right.
Oh, and Anichi just holding on to the post, which you're not really allowed to do, but her jump over the shot just then put Kenya off the attempted goal. And they've been so solid throughout this game. I think when Ireland look back at this one and assess where they went right and where they went wrong, little moments like that, they'll go, okay, well, I was able to apply pressure there.
That's true.
That then had immediate effect.
Yes.
So that's one of the little wins I would say that they'll be you know, speaking positively about.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed her 3 feet on the ball is really, and her hold is so long as well, so she has put some pressure.
Redmond to Cox. Nothing better than playing netball on your birthday, surely.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there's that.
Drawn forward.
Leaving one to be free at the base.
Looking out for the centre pass. Cox tries to fire it into the pocket, and Kenya just rushed to the ball and really put them off the take. A lot of urgency about the way they play Kenya.
Yeah.
Here to make the most of it.
Chibi in position.
Sonoya calling for it.
Oh,
Great
there's that split, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, that one-handed.
Yeah. You'll know exactly who it is each time Helen takes the court
That's
now.
right.
It's trademark. This time Onyango pops forward. So you can see on that centre pass there was literally one option, and Redmond was stuck behind 2 Kenyan players, and Cox was kind of held off to the side. Kenya have done really well in defence to isolate the Irish players and keep them so far apart that it then makes it really difficult to dodge and come forward and drive for it. Yeah,
it's true. That body positioning to also block the path that they're intending to run to.
Yes.
So good.
Really tactically sound.
That's right. Yeah, I wish I saw a bit of that from the Ireland players in the centre third at least, you know.
Well, Ichibi picks it up here. Redmond with the fake. Now with O'Rourke. Oh, great pass to hit circle edge. Cox down low.
She's free.
Oh,
still
Luckies.
saved, yeah.
They hold on to possession. Redmond calling for it way out on the left. But they do find O'Leary, and she finds their 28th goal. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Yes, you can just hear Joan Giuliani saying, adjust. I want you to adjust now. Well, we've only got 2 minutes left in the game.
True.
But that feedback is actually really important as Cox nails a brilliant long bomb there, because it allows the player to find the line. What is allowed, what can I get away with, and what will be pulled up.
That's right. And giving the players an opportunity to rectify, right? As a defender, at least, sometimes you're not aware of the things that you're doing. Some things are intentional, but stuff like that, like adjusting the distance.
Well, in the final 2 minutes, Anichi B with a crucial deflection. Trying to set up O'Leary, just a little bit tight.
Good baseline run there by Cox.
Oh, there's some confidence about Cox. Lets it go. And with time pressure on the clock, you can just see Ireland's attack working in overtime. I'd love to see this urgency about them
throughout the game.
Yeah. Oh, it drops through.
I held my breath for a second there.
At the outside channel here, Kenya. Oh, and skipping towards post. Here's Sonoya. They haven't skipped a beat, Kenya, with all these changes.
Not at all.
Seconds to play, and what an intercept from the super sub. Kenyan goalkeeper. A take under pressure, and Sonoya had to follow it through. Onyengo right in front, cleans up the rebound and nails the shot. And that'll be all she wrote. Kenya 64 defeat Ireland 31, a really hard-fought game. And I think Kenya will obviously be really proud of the way that they got every player out on court today.
Yes.
Such a big winning margin on their opening day of the competition.
That's right.
But there is some adjusting to do with the warnings that took place.
Yes, yes. So I'm sure they'll be having a nice long chat this evening about all of those things that need to be cleaned up a little bit.
Meanwhile, we have a look at Ireland. I think we saw patches of their brilliance, but consistency over the course of the game was hard to come by.
Yes, you could feel the energy throughout, at least from Ireland's end. It did dip a bit when Kenya was very confident in their play and getting the shots in. So keeping your head held high, even though you're facing adversity, is something that Ireland probably needs to have done in the next few games.
Thank you so much. We feel so proud for having won this match because it's our first match and with a win. Glory be to God.
Fantastic. And tomorrow you will face UAE. So how are you feeling about that as well?
We are going to prepare ourselves to work on our weaknesses so that we may better our game, our next match against UAE.
All right, all the best for that, sister. Well, we have one favor to ask of you. We need you to sign one of the amazing molten match balls and throw it to one of the fans out there. So perhaps you can sign it first, and you can pick where you would like to throw it to. Yeah, very nice signature from the captain of Kenya, sister. Very beautifully signed. Nice. Come on. Yeah, I think she knows who she wants to throw it to. All right, hands in the air, guys. Sister, the captain of Kenya, is going to throw you a beautiful molten match ball in 3, 2, 1. Fastest hands first. Yeah. Thank you so much, sister. All the best for the next game, and all the best. Thank you so much.